It is impossible to convey spiritual attainments by way of writing them, and then the reader will just receive it like that. It's only possible to do it like in a medicine book, so to speak. When a doctor writes a book for a patient, he can't give him health. He can convey to him the advices that if he will carry them out, he will rise to the degree of being healthy. So this is what they're doing here. It's the same thing. They don't intend to picture the spiritual world for us. They don't intend to tell us about what's going on in the spiritual world. These are not tales or stories about spiritual forces per se. They are brought to us in a way that if we identify with what they are telling us, in that way we will be able to reformat our internality, our qualities and desires, intentions, inclinations, in a way that we will match godliness, spirituality. Meaning, the book is not written in order to provide me with wisdom. That's completely incorrect. I won't know anything spiritual by that. On the contrary, it will move me away from what's desired. What's desired for me is to absorb strength and forces and advices from the book for how to change myself in order to become healthy. A sick person who reads a medicine book doesn't look for anything there besides how to become healthy, how to make it so that I will be healthy, that I'll get well. With that kind of attitude only we should approach the Kabbalah books, because otherwise it's just studying wisdom, which is called the potion of death. We have to understand that we are certainly in a unique situation because we are a special generation. We are the first generation to enter the general final correction. Therefore, in terms of the years, the time it takes, the scrutiny of the message, its concrete realization, of course we're in some sort of a role that we're doing, where it penetrates the other souls based on us, through us. This is why there is some lengthiness of time. It takes longer. For those who are just arriving and those who are joining us every month, let's say, for them it takes less time as it takes for us now. Now, for instance, we're preparing the ground for the next ones to come. It's like how it happened in all the previous generations. So it's true that sometimes some of the people here are studying for 15 years or 10 years, and those who are coming today, beginning, they can achieve the same things that the veterans did in just 6 months or a year. It's just like a baby who's born today. He's able to use anything that the modern world can produce, whether it's any technological development or anything else. He receives everything, all the best things that the world has already created, starting from his diapers and to everything. And that's the same thing with us, in terms of preparing the world for spirituality. So we have to accept that role too, and understand that humanity has developed so far to a point where we are now entering a new period in history, and we are the first generation of the last generation, so we are some sort of a buffer in terms of paving the road for others.